Hey, my name is Ranjani and I write a vegetarian food blog, and today I'm making Paneer Makhani. It's one of those very typical Indian dishes that you're going to find at any restaurant menu, and here's my interpretation of it. Let me warn you, this is not for the calorie conscious. It does pack mean punch. There's butter and there's cream in it, so don't eat this if you're watching your calories. Alright, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start by putting about maybe a teaspoon or so of oil into a pan. And to that, I am going to add 1 bay leaf and 1 big cardamom, 2, 3, 4 cloves. And I'm also going to go ahead and add in cinnamon stick. Oops. And just allow it to flavor the oil a little bit. Okay, so I guess my oil's gotten a little bit infused with all the spices that I put in there, so I'm going to go ahead and add some cumin seeds, probably about a teaspoon or so. Don't ask me for exact measurements, I just kind of throw things in there. But if you do want a detailed recipe, I will put the recipe that's on my blog on the side link, so you could probably go there and check it out if you're interested. Okay, I'm also going to go ahead and add about a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste to this. Now you can either make your own ginger garlic paste or you can buy yours. Obviously it's going to be more fresh if you make it rather than buy it, but in the interest of time, actually I am using store-bought ginger garlic paste today. So just give it a good stir. Okay, so my ginger garlic paste fried up a little bit, and I'm also going to go ahead and add, a little bit of chopped green chilies. These are the Thai serrano chilies, and if you like it hot, go ahead and put it in there. If you don't like it, don't put it in. And now I'm going to add tomato puree. I made this by just, running 2 tomatoes through a food processor. And if you don't want to make your own, you can always just get a can also. It works out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of salt to this right here and give it a good stir. And when you're making like a tomato gravy of any sort, you want to make sure and put a little bit of sugar in it too, because sometimes the tomatoes tend to be a little tart. So you want to make sure that you have something that kind of balances it out. So I'm adding like a bit of sugar in this too. And I'm not a huge advocate of, adding sweet things to my savory food, but I do it when I'm cooking with tomatoes. So hopefully this works. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and add just a tinsy-winsy bit of red chili powder. And I really want a tinsy-winsy bit because I did put in some skinny green chilies, which are pretty hot as it is. Although you can add a little bit more heat to it if you want to, because I am going to go ahead and throw in about a stick of butter into this. I did warn you, it's called Paneer Makhani. Makhani in Hindi means, makhan means butter, so I mean, it's buttery, it's creamy, so that will mellow out the flavors. But if you like it mild, then I'd skip adding the red chili powder at this point. Okay, so my tomato gravy's been cooking down for a few minutes, and at this point I'm going to go ahead and add my entire stick of butter that I've cut up. So, oh yeah, I was not kidding when I said y'all's got to go to the gym tomorrow. No, I'm just playing. Okay, now my tomato gravy already has a stick of butter in there, and I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of saffron that I soaked in some warmish water. It's just maybe about 1/4 teaspoon, not even, and it just gives a very nice aromatic feel to the entire dish. It's very pretty and very floral, and gives a really nice hue. And now I'm going to go ahead and start putting in my cubed paneer pieces. Now you can just buy paneer at the regular Indian grocery store, but if you're feeling up to it, you can always make it. And I've seen a lot of videos actually on YouTube, kind of like the how to make paneer videos, so check them out if you're interested. Okay, so my tomato gravy and my paneer has been simmering for about maybe 4 minutes or so, and now I'm adding some crushed kasuri methi. It's just dried fenugreek leaves. Gives really interesting taste to the entire dish. It's very earthy. I like it. Just give it a good mix, and then I'm just going to add a little bit of the cream and then some garam masala, and we're pretty much good to go. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and add some of the heavy cream to it. I'm not going to add the entire thing, just a couple splashes is all you're going to need. So give it all a good stir and let it just cook down for a couple more minutes, and then I'm just going to finish it off with some garam masala. Okay, so my paneer makhani is almost done. I'm just adding a sprinkling of garam masala right at the end, and that's it. Pretty much done seasoning it. And serve this out with some naan or any other Indian bread that you like, or maybe some rice, and it's a great accompaniment. It makes for a fabulous dinner party if you're entertaining. Like I said, it is a little bit on the heavier side and it's on the richer side, so don't eat it too much and you'll be good to go. I'll see you next time with another video.